Hey YouTube, my wolf Shadow in the Moon here. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to draw a wolf. Okay, so I hope you will watch this video and I hope it will help you out in the end. Alright, let's get on with the tutorial. Alright, first you need is GIMP and a tablet. You need a tablet because, well, instead of doing just solid lines like this, the tablet does like dark versus light, like you see, and if I press down harder it gets darker, and press down lighter it gets lighter. You get the idea. Your colors, and then start off with a circle like this, and it can be as messy or as clean as you want it to be, it doesn't matter. And then you just do some guidelines that whichever way you want them to look. Mine, he's going to be looking down, but if you want him to look up, sideways, whatever, it's your wolf. You can do whatever with it. Okay. Well, anyway, I picked a second color because I'm going to go over these lines and start to draw my wolf. You can also go to Google and type in wolf and look up images to help you with concepts of a wolf, or like how to draw with fur, whatever you want to do. You know, Google is your best friend when it comes to stuff like this. And there's many pictures to choose from, such as that one. Now with your second color, start to draw his rough outline. Okay, I'm going to be starting off with his snout. And again, it can be rough. It doesn't matter. This is just a rough outline to help you out. And then I'm going to work on his nose. And you got to look at it to where he's looking down, because he is looking down. He's not looking up or anything. Now you're going to draw his fluff on the side of his face. And you can use the webcam tablet or bamboo tablet to your advantage, because it just really, it helps with the flowiness of the fur. Okay, now I'm going to start on his ear. And then just, you know, draw it out. It's kind of triangle-ish. I don't really like that much. Well, it's not really exactly triangle-ish. It's got more depth to it. And see, there's that little knob right there. I don't know, knob, but then you draw his inside ear, fur, and then the outside, because, you know, it's not just a flat image. Then I'm going to draw hair, because all my wolves have to have hair. I love putting hair on my wolves, as you can tell. I just think it gives them character. And then just draw the next ear. And it has to be facing out, because the ear on the ear that's facing you is out. So that one has to be pointing out too. Then just, you know, draw in some things. And I'm going to start on his eye. And, you know, you can be as creative as you want. It really doesn't matter. Draw his eyebrow. Now, if you didn't have the hair, you would, it'd be a different story for the other side of the eye. It's easy, but at the same time, you need to know what you're doing. Just the same as a human, you would draw the brim of the snout, and then draw the eyebrow, and then draw the eye, and it would look like that if you were drawing it like that, if you were drawing with him without hair. But since I'm having hair there, he's not gonna have a brim there. But let me just fix it up and show you what it would look like if he did. Of course, it would look a lot better than this. This is just a tutorial crap doodle, so yeah. Alright, then you would go back to the blue. Yeah, blue. Sorry, I had to do some thinking. And then just, you know, finish drawing him in, because he needs to be finished in. I'm sure you don't want to make him just a head. So you just go with his neck, and you need to have those different lines there to just, you know, help out with showing it's different folds of his neck. And then you just come down and draw his fluff all over the place. You can make him as fluffy as you want. I'm making him extremely fluffy. I don't know, he just needs to be fluffy. Then you draw his back fluff, and it needs to start coming down because wolves are not straight backed creatures. They have curves and bumps to them just like humans do. Then you start drawing his leg, and then you start drawing more fluff down there for his stomach, and then you draw in his other leg. And then he's starting to look like a wolfie. Then you finish up with his back and draw his butt. Then you draw his hind leg, and then draw his other hind leg. And then you can just add some like random fluffy lines to make him, you know, as fluffy as you want him. He's a fluffy wolfie. He looks cute. Then you go and start with your next color, which would be the black. And then you would be able to start outlining him in, because he needs to be outlined in, because I'm sure you don't want a red and black wolfie. Okay, so then you just take this and, you know, start outlining him in the black. You could do another layer, but since this is a tutorial, I'm not going to do more layers because that would confuse you. And then you just start by, I'm zooming in so you can see what I'm talking about. Then you just start by outlining him in black, you know. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. You know, and then just, you know, start outlining him in. And, you know, the fur can be as crazy or as wacky as you want, you know. And again, the blue and the red lines are just guidelines, not guard lines. If you don't want to follow them, you don't have to. For this process, I'm going to be speeding up the outlining time. Okay, now let's do legs and paws. That same picture popped up. Yeah. See, and you got all your selections that you can choose from. I'm going to be using this one. So I can show you the different bends of the legs and the muscle structure and all that good stuff. Okay, let's begin. All right, you can use your go back and use reference too, because that really helps out. I know it helps me out a lot when I need to draw something or I need help with drawing. I always use Google for referencing. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, well, first of all, you need to know that, sorry. You need to know that wolves have a muscle structure. They have the top shoulder, then they have what is maybe the elbow, then they have the forearm, then what is known as like a wrist, and then the paw itself. Then you take your second color, and then just do a rough outline of it, so it can so it can look really good, and you know, just keep looking back if you need to. Really helps out if you look at things to draw them, or if you don't want to and you just want to experiment, that's great too. I mean, hey, everybody does it. And then you just go in and draw the lines and then draw his paw. Well, that's a crappy paw, but yeah, you get the idea. And just use the that as a reference. You know, you can draw. There's his fluff for his stomach. Oh my gosh, is he fat? Oh, that looks so bad right now, but hey, it's a tutorial, so it's alright. Now, we're gonna go and do, a paw, like, on the ground. You start off with his shoulder, and you do his elbow. It has to be pointed out because it's rested, and then his forearm, and then the foot, and then the ankle, or ankle then foot, whatever. I drew it differently, but anyway. Then you just, rough outline it. Make sure you do that bend, because that bend is what helps you out in drawing a wolf. Okay, so you continue on drawing. Get down to the ankle, and do not, I repeat, do not continue drawing on that side, because it's gonna mess you up if you do. Okay, now that you have the rest of that drawn out, you need to do the paw, and you scroll in. That paw really looks bad. You just scroll in, and then just start to draw the toes. You can play around with toes, or you can look at a wolf paw and then get your idea. Man, that's really small, but you get it. And oh, don't forget the dew claw, because all wolves have dew claws, unless he's deformed. No, I'm just kidding. Then you just go and draw the claws in, and then that's done. So now I'm going to be showing you just a close-up on the paw. So, excuse me. That way you get what I'm saying. You would draw it. You start off with, hold on, I need to change my color. You start off with the leg. Here's the leg. And then draw the foot, circle foot, and then you would just go to your second color, draw in the lines. You can make them as rough or as needed, because these are just guidelines. And then you just draw in the foot, draw the first toe, and draw the second toe. Oops. What the stupid thing. And then draw the second toe. That's getting annoying. Then draw the third toe. Wow, that looks crappy too. Don't forget the dew claw, because all wolves have dew claws, as I said before. Oh, gotta fix that. Yep. Just, play with it, and also do a study of wolf paws too, like I did. I know my wolf paws don't look really great right now, but this is just a rough tutorial. Okay, so you just come down and draw. This is for a back leg, and just draw what would be like a knee, I guess. And you come down, and then just you draw the toe. The toe. You can make it anthro-ish or whatever you want to do. For me, I like toes like this. And you just draw the claw. Then you can make your claws anyway. You can make claws like this, or you can just make the claws like this, or you can make the claws even like this. Roar. Well, anyway. This is has been my tutorial on how to draw a wolf. Hopefully it's helpful for you. Okay, talk to you later, guys.